go to the river and take about 3 dunks and let you know that I'm not a punk. you know, I'm not even a monk. You know what I'm saying? But I trust in God every day. You know, when I wake up in the morning, I pray for sunny days. But Lord, thank you for the rain too. Thank you for the pain too. Can you handle the pain? Can you handle the shame? I know sometimes it looks like everything in your life is just within the picture frame. But the main idea is to allow God to direct you, you know. God can be directed in your life if you always putting yourself before him. So, not to make this religious, but just to express, the best, that's in me, that's in you, the best thing is to be positive even within a negative situation, and oftentimes it's when you are going through certain circumstances, where God will intervene, when you have gotten to a particular point to where you can acknowledge who he is in your life, so that you can deal with the strife of life. You know what I'm saying? But however, I had to let the word speak within me. You see? So I don't have a scripture to go to right now. But that don't mean, hey, welcome in, that I'm not abiding, everything that's coming out my mouth is not abiding to the word. For no alternative motive. You know what I'm saying? Even if you like to do that, drinking soda, if you got a dog, maybe it's a bow wow, or maybe that dog is a lion. But we know Christ, he's a lion and a sheep. But the sheep came first, so the lion come last. That's in the future, and it already happened in the past. You know what I'm saying? So God create the future from the past. You know what I'm saying? He create the past from the future. You know, the ending from the beginning. You see, and because he's already time shifted in every particular life to understand the necessary responsibilities it take to resonate with who God created you to be. So your biggest enemy don't start with people out there. Your biggest enemy start with you, my opponent. You ain't my opponent. Show what Lil Wayne say. Show me my opponent. You know what I'm saying? Now I ain't looking for my opponent. I ain't looking for my opponent. I'm looking for it's actually the opponent that's in you that you fight, like the evil within. But I don't want to say evil within because you would look at me too bad and say, oh, he's evil. You know what I'm saying? But it's not that I'm evil. Yeah, it's something that don't work well in all of us. You got some good working parts and you got some bad working parts. You have some vices. You know what I'm saying? So it's not being afraid. It's you start off afraid. You see, you start off scared at times. You know, and you can't get too stagnant on your failures, or you can't get too fixed on your circumstances. You see what I'm saying? And then sometimes you start blaming everybody else for your inconsistency, everybody else for your complacency. So then people want you to be quiet. You don't say nothing. You start off quiet. But then when you recognize that you live in a bully society, you see what I'm saying? And a lot of times the bully that's bullying you don't know what it feels like to be bullied. Or yes, he does. But because in two different ways that you can get that. If a child was bullied, if you start off as a child being bullied, then what's gonna happen? You got to make a choice how you gonna interact with other people, if you gonna bully them or if you're not. You see what I'm saying? But then I'm a bully somebody because I've been bullied. You know what I'm saying? That's not my forte. That's not my forecast. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's not the mask I'm wearing. You see what I'm saying? So what am I wearing? I want to what you have to is let the mask go. Who did God intend for me to be? You see? You see? So this is not about complacency. This is not about just your vacancy. This is not about who's going to see who's in first or second or third placency. You know what I'm saying? But I thank God for God's mercies. You know what I'm saying? Tender mercies. But then I can't forget about his, his wrath or his discipline. You see? Lord, I don't want your wrath. I want your discipline. Discipline me. Because you never going to be your best self trying to be the best at somebody else, or trying to we put so much trust into people that didn't wake you up, didn't give you a breath mint when you woke up this morning. You know what I'm saying? Don't know how you smell, or don't know how you could tell that somebody know that you smell. You know what I'm saying? Uh, but you know what I'm saying? All about is think. Oh well, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't trying to smell yours. Just like I don't want you to have to smell mine. So I thank God that I can go take a shower and I can use some wet wipes, or I can use a dew wipe. You know what I'm saying? And go brush my teeth and put the toothbrush down my the windpipe. You know what I'm saying? And clean all the, you know what I'm saying, excess food that has or drink that has infiltrated the mouth. You know what I'm saying? To alleviate all those things and them toxins. You know what I'm saying? So it's not what go into a man that defile him, it's what comes out. So I want to be mindful of how I interact and what I say to people. I want to be mindful of how I handled it. You see. So all this could be actually looked at in a negative way, to think that you don't have the proper mindset. Because when you're trusting in the Most High, it can seem as if he don't hear you. It can seem as if he's not answering you. It can seem as if he is, just totally antisocial, totally, isolated, away from him being able to see certain particular things that you have to go through. See, as chosen ones, as chosen people from God, there is a calling on your life that you only could handle, that only you can deal with. You see, if certain other people was in your shoes, you see what I'm saying? Then, sometimes people are not willing to, mold themselves to see how other people. Why? Because they've been conditioned a certain particular way. You see, and as a chosen one starting off, it can seem as if everything that you're seeing you should be more passive about it. Why? Because you don't want to alarm people, that you don't want to walk on eggshells, because you think you're looking out for their best interest at heart, because you want to show that you're a good person. And yes, I want to show that I'm a good person. I want to show that I'm a decent person. I want to show to the world that I can't be blameless. I want to show to the world that there is a possibility to not look like what my past looked like. You see what I'm saying? To not look like what has shaped me over time. And some of the times you want to we rewind the time. You see, I would have fixed that, or I would have said no to that, or I would have said yes to that, or I would have been a little more patient for that, or I would have worked a little more harder for this. You see, so then you're dealing with that gout. You're dealing with that guilt. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes. So then let me change this in a more positive light, because in some cases it seems as if necessarily explaining myself to show you how the effectiveness of how the attitude comes with the position that you're placed in, to be able to trust in God irrespectfully, regardless of the retrieval of others, the retrieval of them perceiving you in particular, particular ways, and a particular outlook. So then what make you, when I finally get to a point of what make you think I care? You see, or what you think about me. You see what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I have to leave this world with just me. You see, you have to leave. You're going to leave this world just you, by yourself. But know that I'm not finna leave this world with not just anybody, but just by myself. And I don't want that for you too. So when you're leaving this world, know that the God that was with you in life is the God that's with you in death. You see, that doesn't mean that he doesn't exist in this reality. Or that doesn't mean that he won't reveal himself to you. Because the Bible says, seek his face. You have to seek his face. You see, and sometimes the devil wants to make it seem and prove, even that spirit, that you're a fraud, or that you're a hack, or you are you know what I'm saying, something other than what God placed in you to project. Okay? So then some people want you to be quiet. They want you to not say anything. You see? So then you're timid. Why? Because you don't feel it. But then you learn that a lot of the things that you're dealing with in life is because you allowed somebody to bully you. You allowed somebody to walk over you. You allowed somebody to talk about you. You allowed this and that. And people are labeling you all these different things. You see what I'm saying? Based off their lack of representation of how they value. You see what I'm saying? You, or how you value yourself. You see? So then people do stuff stealthily. You see what I'm saying? But I ain't trying to do nothing scarcely. You know what I'm saying? Because I know everything that God is going to give me is going to be wealthy. You see what I'm saying? I don't just want that for me too. I want that for you too. I can't have wealth and not want somebody else to have it. See? So, just to switch the topic, you know, some people are narcissistic in a sense. Because if it's not about them, it's not about uh, uh, if it's not about catering to their insecurity. Some people feel like if you don't cater to their insecurity, you don't care. You see, or their insecurity, or it makes them valid. You see, it makes them valid for their choice. You see, because they feel like they have the right. You know what I'm saying? And people do have the you are entitled. You entitled to feel the way you feel about me. You're entitled to think the way you think about me. You're entitled to have degrees all about who I am and who I'm not, or who you are or who you not, or who you supposed to be, who you didn't be, or who we think he is, or who you think she is, and who queen and who the king, and who lean and who eat beans. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. It's cool beans. You know what I'm saying? Bro, I'm gonna just go, you know, you know, I'm gonna just go and do what God told me to do. Yeah. I ain't trying to sue nobody. Yeah. You know, I ain't trying to, you know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to get bodied. You know what I'm saying? But I have to know that, you have to know that, you know, I love everybody and God loves everybody that he want to love. You see? So then the love factor, you know what I'm saying? You know, do I supposed to love you because you don't love me? You get to thinking in your head, do you love? If you love me, then you will show some love toward me in your actions, because all the time somebody else you could be showing love to people. You see, and you showing all this love to people. You giving all these people accolades and validation. You see, but you can get none of this in return. You see, and that's how God feels a lot of times. God feels rejected, you know, a lot of times. God feels ostracized a lot of times because you put him in a position to where he wants the best for you, but then at the same time, he is all these things that you wouldn't even sacrifice anything in your life for. because you don't value it. I know a lot of times our situation is messed up, you see, because of something that you're not able to control. And I'm only talking to the people that feel this way. If this message don't resonate to you, I'm not talking to you. If this, teaching don't have you to stop and listen to, then necessarily my positive vibration is not centered around your joy, because Christ is the center. God, the Most High, Yah Himself, Yahweh, or Jehovah, whoever you want to call Him, He is, and He will, and He always shall be the representation of my predestined, the representation of the horizon, the representation of my joy, the representation of my love, my joy, my peace, my patience, my goodness, my kindness. But it's not my kindness and my goodness. It's His goodness, it's His kindness, it's His meekness, it's His temperance, it's His faith. So then I'm trusting in Him because His yoke is easy and His burden is light. I ain't trying to trick nobody. I ain't trying to give nobody no gimmick. I ain't trying to be narcissistic because it's all about me. But you have to let people know that it's okay if you cross me. I love you anyway. I don't care if you manipulated me or used me. God told me to love you anyway. It don't matter if you backstab me because God told me to love you anyway. It don't matter if you did A, Y, or Z, and sometimes me. But God told me to love you anyway. You see. I can't do evil for evil. I can't always want to get. You can't always be trying to get revenge. You know what I'm saying? On people. And yes, sometimes I want to prove. I gotta prove to people that I'm the man. I gotta prove to people I'm the one that supposed to have the crown. I gotta prove to people that I the one supposed to be sitting on the on this throne. I gotta prove to people I'm the king. I gotta prove that I'm macho. I gotta prove that I'm alpha. I gotta prove that I'm, you know what I'm saying? You should not be trying to prove that. You know what I'm saying? What we should be proving is allowing the Most High to operate within you so that you can get the best return. Even if you got a perm. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't talking about a big worm. You know what I'm saying? So, I ain't talking about him. I'm talking about something that is enlightful, something that is impactful, something that is authentic, something that can resonate with having faith. And not just thinking, but thanking everybody that God allowed to use. Like people, I just saw this show where Netflix show where the gentleman was put in a situation. He was intelligent, but because his father said some horrendous evil things to him because he did not measure up. It's what people are saying to you when you have cause issues and problems with certain particular people, and you because you did not measure up. You have certain things about yourself that you wish that you could change and do better, and you think bad about yourself because you think you don't measure up. So then the reality is you downplay who you could be, you downplay who you supposed to be, who you downplay the greatness inside of you. Why? Because you are allowing people projections of you to manipulate yourself in being of having some a problem with yourself, to not trust in the source that puts you, in a particular friendship with God, that you can, you all you have to do is and all you have to do and all that you can do is to trust in Him, because some people trust in themselves, and some people put their trust in everything else, but except putting it in the hands of the one of who created it, or the one who made it, or the one who built it. And I want to make sure that at the end of the day, that irrespectfully of how things started, only God can, get me to the end of it. Only God can, position me and motivate me to push past the finish line. Because I know it's all in the mind. Let this mind be in you that's also in Christ, Christ mind. And I ain't trying to be nice, but I'm kind. What I'm saying? I ain't lying, but and I don't gotta be throwing no signs. You know what I'm saying? But I know when you're dealing with 9, it's divine. And I'm thanking God for everything that's mine, and you should be thanking God for everything that's yours. I don't care what you're thinking about me. I'm gonna say it anyway. I don't care what you think about me. I'm gonna pray it anyway. I don't care what you're thinking about me. I'm gonna preach it anyway. I ain't gonna say I don't know what you think of me. I'm gonna teach it anyway. I don't care how you look at me. I'm gonna represent for Him anyway, because he is the only person I'm looking toward. I'm on His side, because just like Christ is on the right side, so I want to be on the right side of history. This ain't no mystery. This ain't no mystery. You see. So then, thank you, Lord, for humbling me. But that don't mean that I'm trying to be tough. I ain't trying to be tough. I ain't trying to be no tough man. Because the biggest man is not always the tough man. You know what I'm saying? And the bigger they are, the harder they fall. But I'm not looking for anybody to fall. The only person that I want to fall, and that is Goliath. So then somebody got to be David. But David didn't do it just to say that he made it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm saying. I ain't trying to get nobody no fade. I'm just trying to stay chilled and faded. You know what I'm saying? You know. To live is Christ, and to die is gain. But you know what I'm saying? But I know that it was my God who paid it. He paid the price. You know what I'm saying? He created the mice. You know what I'm saying? You could be a mole, you could be a rat, you know what I'm saying? But I still eat some rice. You know what I'm saying? You know, because sometimes you just gotta sacrifice. Because, you know, people in their life is always rolling the dice. You know what I'm saying? But hey, some people like to, eat lice. You know what I'm saying? It's their particular way of their spice. You know what I'm saying? You know. But so I always thank God if I ever have to blow my nose, that I could go get some tissue. So thank God, Lord. I thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord, for tissue. Because tissue can always dismiss you. Yeah, it can even diss you. But I'm a respectable man. I'm not trying to be the bigger man because the bigger man is the only one with the plan, and that's Christ. You see? So then I don't need to be trying to stop and give up. You shouldn't be trying to stop and give up. You see? For the validation, for the love, God is teaching you how to love you. God is teaching you how to love you. God is teaching you how to care about you. God is teaching you how to hear Him in your voice. God is teaching you how to respect His voice, or to follow His voice, to follow His ways, to follow His direction. So I don't care about what he say, she say, you know what I'm saying? Baby. You know what I'm saying? If you're in the A, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? If you was born in May, like me, in the 19th, you know what I'm saying? So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. If you got a Bentley, it doesn't matter. If you got a mansion, it doesn't matter if you got if it's attached like it's a example, you know what I'm saying, or expansion. You know, the example is the expansion. Lord, give me expansion. Lord, give me enlarge my territory. You see, enlarge my enlarge. Make it bigger. Help me to step across the boundaries of who I was a year ago. Because I've been doing it ever since I was poor. You know what I'm saying? Where were you when I was on government food? Where was you when all we had to eat with was some powdered government eggs? Where were you when we had a pallet, not a bed? Where were you when the flow was my living room? The flow, just 4 quarters of it was the all I got to play with, and every toy you had didn't just belong to you, they belong to everybody else. And you experience what it means to have hand-me-down. So you can't tell me that I didn't grow up. I'm not trying to glorify. I'm not trying to prioritize. I'm not trying to What's the word I'm trying to figure out? And come on, I'm not trying to, glorify. Yeah, I'm not trying to glorify living in the hood. I'm not trying. There are some good things. It's all good in the hood, but people will have you to think that it's a lot of negative things and bad things happening. Yes, they are right, but we have to understand that that condition can only be cured by the trust in salvation of the one who allowed it to happen to you. So then, Lord, why not me? I have to go through it. I'm not fin to allow this entity, this evil entity, to destroy me from being all that I can be, all that you can be. Be all you can be. I'm gonna be all that I can be with the faith that I have built up over time with God. And that leads back to who David was. He had the heartbeat of God. He had the structure that allowed him to have enough capacity to believe in God fully. You know, I want to believe in God in His full capacity to be like Him. You see, because your projection in life is to inspire to be like your Creator. You can do business because your Creator gave you the ability. You can play the drum because the Creator gave you the ability. You can sing because the Lord gave you that ability. You can cross everybody over and then like the answer, and because that's what God gave you. You can dunk on anybody you want to because that's what God gave you. I'm trying to unravel in my mind. Lord, help me fixate the reality of who you want me to be in order to get the most pleasure out of life, the most you see what I'm saying? And it's not just pleasure, but that goes both ways. You see, a lot of times what God does is for us when He loves us is not reciprocal. You see, so a lot of times because it's not reciprocal, He gives so much more to us than we are willing to give back to Him, because it's more blessed to give than receive. But I don't got no offering plate out. I ain't asking for no money, honey, or little sonny. But I came to give you. I came to download to you some new thinking, that the stinking thinking that you used to have is not there no more. The inconsistency is not there no more. The complacency is not there no more. You had to go through some things that nobody else could experience but you, to so your life alone could be identifiable with who you are, and still help your story, your testimony be a blessing to somebody else. That's what we had to learn growing up, is if you had a testimony, that testimony that you had from God delivering you from certain circumstances that you didn't know how you got out of. There were certain things in my life that I know that in spite of me doing anything alone, that it was only God God who, the favor of God. I didn't recognize that I was favored then. You didn't recognize that you was favored then, but you started to see the favor of God even when you didn't know it was the favor of God. You saying I couldn't get myself out that situation, and I don't even think anybody else could have got out that situation, but it was by the grace and the glory of God and his mercy on your life to protect and shield and guide you in spite of the circumstances and attack that has already placed that was in placement on your life before you was even conceived, because God has had to foreknew who you were in order to condition you into a specific a calling and a specific place that God intended for you to care, or a particular mission God expected you to operate in. And that calling could not necessarily be like anything else. It could not necessarily been like what's the norm. It could have not necessarily been like the particular way of success. You see everybody in a lot of different ways only see success in a choreographical mannerism that was necessarily led, in a specific light or light projection that said that it was something that it wasn't. But then God had to give you the discernment. You see what I'm saying? To do it anyway. A discernment to go out a little further. Stop being afraid. But then some people, they lash out, or they jump ahead of things because they allow the anxiety of their own reality be the projection for it to manifest. Sometimes we are manifesting these negative things in our own lives. We are causing this negativity to happen in our own lives and not even be aware of the reality of it. Because the light does bring darkness. So yeah, I saw the movie Sinners. You know what I'm saying? I saw the movie. And yes, in the movie, no spoilers, was just the measurement of light brings the vibration of darkness. You see, light is only light. Darkness is only darkness because of light. Because without the light, there's darkness. You see. But the light shined in darkness, and the darkness comprehended it not. See? So half the time you dealing with people who do not comprehend the light or comprehend what's right. So you can't always be in fisticuffs, or you can't always be in fight, height of flight, trying to prove that you that tight. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't about that life. You see? I'm just trying to have a wife. You know what I'm saying? Chill out. Thank God. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, I can do that. I can mob. But I ain't trying to do that because, my trust is in God. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if your name Bob, the builder. You know what I'm saying? It was the serial killer. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I thank God for the dew. Yeah. Like the dew in the morning. The dew in the morning. Rest upon my heart. You see what I'm saying? Like the dew in the morning. Let it rest upon my heart. You see? So I want the dew, like the dew in the morning, to rest upon my heart. I want it to rest, because it's there. It's like it didn't rain. You see, it didn't rain. A lot of water can destroy you, but a little water can replenish you. You see, it's how it's used. So like the dew in the morning, let it rest upon my heart. You see what I'm saying? I want that to rest upon my heart. You see, because when I wake up, there's already things that is what this. Your heart is already wrestling. You see, but Lord, I thank you for all the blessings. You know what I'm saying? I thank you for all the tesselings, the wrestlings. You know what I'm saying? Because I could be negative. I can find everything wrong about the situation. You see? But what is the silver lining in what's the light at the end? See? People say the end of the tunnel is light. So Lord, give me enlighten me, so I can enlighten you. Enlighten me so I can enlighten them. You see, if you enlighten me, if I'm enlightened, I want to be able to interact with people that's enlightened. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to interact with people that are embrightening, enlightenment, enlightening people. You know what I'm saying? Inspiring people. I need your inspirement. You need my inspirement. Hey, but I ain't trying to take your retirement because I have my own retirement. You know what I'm saying? Experiment. I got my own experiment, and I ain't talking about experiment gum. Because I ain't dumb. You know what I'm saying? And that don't make me a bum. Because some make you dumb and you don't need none, son. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to be big, but one day I'm going to have a pun. You know what I'm saying? I maybe like to fight with swords, but I don't like guns. You know what I'm saying? You live by the sword and then you die by the sword. You see what I'm saying? It don't matter if you're bored or not, or you put your cards on the board. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of chess players out there. And some of us just stay on the rook. Because hey, God, you are the one who experienced. I'm the rook. I'm the rookie. But teach me how not to start playing hooky. You know what I'm saying? Lead that hook, lead them hookups alone. You know what I'm saying? And put some real joy. You know what I'm saying, on your phone. You know what I'm saying? So you can dial up the Lord. You can dial him up and have a conversation to him. You can have a this ain't gonna sound right, but you know what I'm saying? God ain't promiscuous, and he ain't trying to get you to have a meeting in his bedroom. You know what I'm saying? In his fruit of balloons. But just because necessarily he want to fly, you see what I'm saying? Like he a butterfly first coming out the cocoon. You know what I'm saying? So that wouldn't make me a baboon. You know, hoo hoo, ha ha. You know, you can say goodbye. You know, not just today, but for evermore. Look, I ain't finna stay poor. You know, I don't care if I slept on the floor. Boy, girl, mama and daddy, baby, sister, even Mary. And I ain't talking about Terry, and not even Perry. Why you always want to fight me? Why you always want to, in spite me, in spite of, I still love you, love. But we don't. I ain't trying to hit the club or have a new plug. I ain't trying to go to no illicit sites .org. You know what I'm saying? And I sure ain't no bot, and I'm not no cyborg. You know what I'm saying? I'm the most sophisticated machine. You know. Yeah, I don't care. I ain't trying to be the whole drinking that green machine. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. I don't know what you call it. If it's lean, uh, 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 yeah, it could be green, and that's when you step on the scene, right? And we step on the scene, yeah, it's green. You know what I'm saying? It's green. Paper, we call paper green, but it comes from something white, or something that look white. You know what I'm saying? The the grass is green. The tree trunk is greenish. It's green. You know what I'm saying? But when they make paper, it come out paper. The paper come out looking white. I don't know because what they put other chemicals in it or whatever they put in it. You know, make it look a certain particular color. For real. So we want to necessarily I want to be the root. I want to be the root. The root of the tree. What's growing out of the tree. You see what I'm saying? It's everything that's happening under the tree. Under the tree instead of under the sea. Yes, I am happy. I'm not your pappy. Under the tree. Not in the sea. Yes. Under the sea. No. I am your bro. You know what I'm saying? If you don't think so. Whoa. Oh no. Bro. I don't think so. Yeah. I I don't think so. Bro, no. Whatever you say, so if God don't think that about me, I ain't gonna let you say who I am based on what you think about me. So what make you think that I care what you think? You know what I'm saying? Don't care if you blink. Don't care who you wink at. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if she look like a chia pet. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, she can be wet. But I don't got time for that test. You know? I don't got time for that mess. You know? I just thank God that I am blessed, you know, and I want you to. I want you to be blessed too, you know. But if you go around giving people your second best because you trying to make sure everybody else is blessed, but you got to step aside and you got to step everybody out your way and make a definite line or with your spine to say I'm gonna go in this direction. Cause baby, I don't got time for this mess. You know what I'm saying? So I want you to be blessed. You know, I don't got time for that mess. You know, and I don't. You can't always say something. You know what I'm saying? React to something. You know what I'm saying? You can hear a bunch of things, you this and you that, and you you ain't gonna never be, and you wish you would, or wish a ninja could. You see what I'm saying? And this and you that, and then you know the bullying. But then if you stand for nothing, you'll fall for anything. You see, Lord, I don't want to just fall for anything. So then, Lord, give me some standards. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know. Lord, help me to, show people some manners. You know what I'm saying? I'm for real. Lord, give me some manners. Because Lord, if I didn't have some manners, I'll probably be dead. If I have some mannerisms, or I'll probably be in jail. If I didn't have some you know, so then I'm not gonna let some. You can't let people put you in a particular category to profile you or to label you or to discredit you. You can't discredit me. You know what I'm saying? Because everything I do is for the Lord anyway. You can't discredit me. Everything I do is for righteousness anyway. You can't discredit me because you, you know, you see. So then I know what I did was right. So then if you being 1,000 for people, if I'm going to be 1,000 with people, you got to be 1,000 and then expect the cars to fall wherever they lay. So if God gonna protect you, He's gonna just protect you anyway. Lord, protect me. Keep your loving angels around people, around good people. God reign on the just as much as the unjust. I wouldn't have to say that it wouldn't have to be a fuss. Yeah, but in my heart, in my world, that's a must. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the God I trust. I have to trust Him. I can't trust, you can't trust every source, every spirit. You gotta tap into the energy of the spirit. Yeah, whatever you said, but the spirit, what is the energy? Is it negative or positive? What's the meaning of your energy? What's the plantation of your psychology? What's the plantation? What's the foundation of your temple? You see, what are your foundations? Because if it's sand, it's gonna fall. If it's made out of sticks, it's gonna plummet. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna plummet. Like you clean the bathroom after a shower or after number two, because we know you use Comet. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to use some Comet. You know what I'm saying? Just so that you can go to the summit. Because if you don't humble yourself, every man that is out themselves gonna plummet. You know what I'm saying? So I'm putting everything. I'm putting all my cards. I'm putting all my deck. I'm all in, my friend. I am all in, my friend. I don't have to gamble anything. I am sold out. I don't have to sacrifice anything. I am sold out. I don't have to. I don't have to take any bad deals. I don't have to sign any misleading contracts. You know what I'm saying? Because I have already signed off my soul. I have already signed off my spirit. I have already signed off. Job put my trust in God no matter what. I'm not fin to defile your name because I've been in a situation that where I had to prove that my life is a representation of how great God is. So then I have to be weak, in order to show that God is at play in my life, or God is at play in your life. I ain't trying to cause no strife. Hatred stirs up strife, but love covereth all sins. Hatred stirs up strife, but love covereth all sins, my friend. So it don't matter the sin. Hey, I'm still gonna win. You know what I'm saying? Because God say so. It's because God said it will. It's because God has predestined it to be. You know. Can't you see? You everything I hope for. You everything I need. You are so beautiful. What's beautiful to me? I'm not talking about no chicken head. I ain't talking about no Wilma and Fred. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm talking about is not even something fruity like Fruity Pebbles. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about something that is concrete and will win medals. You know what I'm saying? But you have to push the medal to the pedal. It don't matter if you Thomas and Gretel. Or I can't remember. Was it the person who what? Was it Jack and Jill that fell down the hill and fetched a pail of water? Jack fell down and broke his crown, and Jill come tumbling after, or something to that nature. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to be no fake waiter. Look, I gotta be real. So then I gotta give you the spiel. It don't matter how you feel about it. Because I gotta say what thus said the Lord anyway. You see, so if I gotta grow some balls, girl, I'm gonna grow some balls. If I gotta show you that I can be brave, I'm brave, but I don't live in Atlanta. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, I know this Georgia, you know, you know, and yeah, sometimes I'm looking for a peach, you know, because yeah, everybody needs something sweet. You know what I'm saying? You know, so but I'm gonna say what I have to say because I still gotta teach. You see what I'm saying? So you gotta do it, even when if you don't got a wife. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do it even if you don't got a bike. You know what I'm saying? You can't get to where you're going just holding on to a kite. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Because them blows and come swinging at you like they mic. You see what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But that don't mean that I don't have the strength to strike. You see what I'm saying? Just because I don't play with guns, you know what I'm saying, don't mean that, my God won't bite. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, but at the same time, I still have to be true to myself because I do it out of love. You know what I'm saying? This is not to confuse you, but this is something to help you, to infuse you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but then you gotta trust God that it was okay that that He choose you. You see, so yes, I'm chosen. Yes, you chosen. My fight, not your fight. But yeah, sometimes your fight is my flight. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes my fight is your flight. You see, because in spite of this, what I could have, in spite of this happened, but I'm still here. I'm not where I want to be, but thank God I'm not who I used to be. Come on, somebody. I don't need no amen over here from the Christians. I don't need no select from the Muslim. I don't need whatever your set is. I don't need your satisfaction. I respect you. But if my direction comes from the top down, then irrespectfully of what I have to sacrifice, I have to complete that mission. I have to project that light God intended for me to project anyway, in spite of what you say about me, in spite of what you think about me. Thank God that I don't think about what I used to think about who I was until you told me who I was, because Lord help me to see me the way you see me. But you have to be careful with that saying, because what if God don't see you in a good light? What if God don't see you as a good poor person? What if God sees you here, thinking He see you there? That's foolish. That's what the Pharisees did. God saw them here when they thought that they was there. And Lord, I will be remiss. Don't put me in that situation, Lord. Don't call. But if I go in that situation, if I am put in that situation, Lord, help me to see the light. Help me to see what's right. You see what I'm saying? Help me to say what I need to say. You know what I'm saying? So I can show them that I don't play. But just because I say don't play, don't mean that that I don't know how to stay grounded and rooted in God. You see, because the source of your life has to go back to that organic, and that's why I don't, and I know men lately necessarily haven't necessarily been talking and to women, and trying to approach women. You see, because we recognize, not just because of rejection, because we deal with rejection all the time, is the fact that I understand that you can't attach yourself to every distraction that come into your vicinity, or in your aura or your zone. You see, because you want to make sure that the interactions that you're having with people, even when it comes to relationships, to cause organic reaction. When things are not organic, the reason why I know sometimes women don't give certain men any play, because necessarily the interaction is not organic. The interaction is not normal circumstances, because women are taught in so many particular ways growing up how to my Prince Charming is on his way. So then what is it going to be like, or what it's going to feel like, or how would I feel when I'm in that space? How would I feel when I am in that aura or in that mood? Because there are just some men that make me feel more feminine. There are just some men that put me in the zone of necessary masculinity, to just make me submit to you see. So 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 you, so you figure out in your understanding that I want to be in my authentic self, to express that same type of reciprocal connection that a man supposed to have with a woman, or a woman supposed to have with a man, and generally to generalize their whole situation, to show the projection of how we should interact with God. You see, and any relationship that you try to establish, you have to recognize that it comes with not just saying, "Oh, we have a relationship." It comes with some duties. It comes with some sacrifice. It comes with some responsibilities. It comes with proving and showing to that person that I authentically love you, or I authentically care about you. And if some people just want to get into relationships, and they just want to necessarily be happy within it's double fold, it's both ways. You can't just be happy, I have to be happy too. You just can't be enjoyed. I understand that if one is in a negative situation necessarily, or having negative energy, one's supposed to be able to also regenerate, or bring back to life with the positiveness of motivating that person to cut the mustard, to keep going, to keep moving. You see, so yes. So then, if we are not building building our relationship with the Most High, then our relationships here are going to fall apart. They are going to. That's why there are so many bridges that have been burned, because we fail to recognize on how to allow God to move in our lives, instead of jumping the gun to make decisions that necessarily you think that it will better benefit you, without the supervision of the one upstairs. You see. So my supervision comes from the one who sees everything. My supervision comes from the one who created everything. My supervision comes from the one who, if he will feed the birds, surely he will feed me. If he will feed an alligator, surely he'll feed me. If he can feed a bear, yes, he can feed me. If he can feed a sparrow, yes, he can feed me. If he can feed an eagle, yes, he can feed me. If he can feed a tigress, yes, he can feed me. If he can feed an elephant, yes, he can feed. Surely he can take care of me. If he can dress a flower up in all its ways to be beautiful, yes, he shows going to take care of me. So regardless of what situation you've been in, I never seen the righteous forsaken. I never seen the righteous begging for bread. Yeah. If you righteous, yeah. I'm righteous. I'm holy, but I'm not self-righteous. I trust God that yes. I was the tax collector. Lord, I did some things. I repent to you. Yeah. I beat on my chest. Yeah, that's where I'm at. So I don't pray out loud just so somebody can hear me. You see what I'm saying? But I can talk loud too. You see? I wish that I can have, well, yeah, most of my prayers are private, but I don't know who's listening, but I sure want God to hear me. More than anything, I don't care how their sound infiltrate their minds, and they have an opinion about it, God, or whatever you say. You see? And however you want me to do it. So I won't be the one who blew it. But if anybody who blew it knows that how much it stinks. You know what I'm saying? But one day you're going to see me in that rat chin mink. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, but my 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 sanctuary, my sanctification in my sanctuary. My sanctification is not your gratification. You see what I'm saying? How I sometimes how you supplicate or how you supplement your life, or how you segregate your life, or how you idolize yourself in a particular you isolate yourself. So God can elevate yourself to a place where the relationship is on par by far. People want to identify certain particular things in your life because they have a certain standard that they have used because or measure because it's man's measure. You see, it's a difference between God's measure than man's measure. So if God don't judge the way man judge, that means that what? He judges things by a different measuring tool. You see? So Lord, I want to resonate with that because I don't want to be no fool. Pity the fool. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not Mr. T. You know what I'm saying? And just because you bigger than me don't make me Pee-wee. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So then why should I be bigger? Why should I be afraid of you because you bigger than me? So Goliath was bigger than David. But David stood up for God. So he was tall in spirit. He was giant in spirit. See, the biggest giant is the one you don't see. You know what I'm saying? The biggest giant is the one that is in you or in me. But just because you have a visible giant in your life, just because you have a visible wall in your life, just because you have a struggle that tells you that you will never measure up. Ha 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 ha. Look, when you send a boy out here to do a man's job, that ain't no man. That's a boy. I'm a giant. I'm a real man. I'm a tough man. And yeah. But David wasn't trying to act tough. He was only, you know what I'm saying. He was ride or die for who had him when he was in the trenches. When he was just a shepherd boy. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, he was a boy. Yeah, he was a boy, but he was taught in so particular ways on how to be a man from when he was a boy. There are some people who have to experience certain particular things in life, and they have to grow up oddly and put in certain scenarios to where they had to man up, or the only time where God can really be shown in somebody's life is when they have to hey, I ain't no killer, but don't push me. You see, that's what Tupac said, because he was saying that, hey, why are you trying to push me to do evil for you, get revenge, or why you're trying to get me? You say you a savage. I said I was a savage first, but now you said that you a savage, but I really didn't say it. It was just on my shirt. You know what I'm saying? But then if you savage, let me really show you what ruthless is. Even though I'm ruthless, toothless. See, it's not necessarily evil. God's wrath is not evil. It's to protect righteousness. It's to protect good. It's to even if it's in the hood. You know, I ain't trying to kiss no ass. I ain't trying to be no bugaboo. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I could put stuff together like I'm Dr. Seuss, but at the same time, this ain't about Dr. Zeus. You know what I'm saying? This ain't about a Gold Speed Racer. You know what I'm saying? This ain't about Gold Speed Racer. Gold Speed Racer. Gold Speed Racer. Go. Like, hey, look, speed me up when you want to speed me up. Slow me down when you want to slow me down. Because I don't want to be found. You know what I'm saying? Not doing the will of God. You know what I'm saying? I don't do the will, not my will. You know what I'm saying? Your will. Whatever the spill. You know what I'm saying? I hold the what I hold I hold the speed. I hold the skills in order for you to be a wheel. For it to be a wheel, you have to have the skills. But are you willing to till the ground and start a whole new mound? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Some people want to go town on the pound. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But they don't want to pitch 95 on the mound. You know what I'm saying? Or they just want to do 80. You know what I'm saying? That's okay. Some people want to do 60. You know what I'm saying? And drink whiskey. Or get tipsy. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to do none of that. I ain't trying to do none of that. And I ain't finna do none of that. Every now and then I drink some wine. You know what I'm saying? And pray for that a woman could be mine. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but I ain't trying to get in her spine. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to mine. Because it ain't about that thing. You know what I'm saying? Like a chicken wing. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But, big men still eat chicken wings. You know what I'm saying? Wing. Even if they got to go get it from Wings of Things. And they might even go get that chicken and go get a lean and put the chicken on the lean. Put, you know what I'm saying? What they used to call it when you go to the store, you know what I'm saying, and you put it on layaway. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you can't buy it, you gotta put it on layaway. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying, you gotta put that marriage on layaway. Sometimes you gotta put that house on layaway. Sometimes you gotta put that new that all things new on layaway. Yeah, you're not gonna always be the boss at everything. You know, something, and it pays to be the boss. Yeah, but it does pay to be the boss. But if you're the boss, you got to pay the cost. Christ paid he paid the ransom. He became the ransom. He already signed off himself. You know what I'm saying? He already, you know what I'm saying, sacrificed himself. Take up your cross and follow me. Take up your cross and follow. Take up your cross and follow. Take up your cross and follow. Take up your cross. You see? Take up your cross and follow me. Take up your cross and follow me. My narrow path, that wide, that gate is wide. You know. So Lord, help me to stay on your path and stride. You know what I'm saying? In stride. Yeah. Cause it's still your blessings, and it's still mine. It still belong to me. I'm gonna get back everything that was stole from me. I'm gonna get back everything that was taken from me. I'm gonna get back everything that God intended that He intended for me to have, because it belongs to me. It belongs to you. Are you intentionally trying to get what belongs to you? I'm trying to get everything that belongs to me. Can't you see? I'm trying to get everything that God intended for me to have. I'm trying to get everything that He want me to have. You know what I'm saying? It's time out for doubting. It's time out for pouting. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep going. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep flowing. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm not tiptoeing. You know what I'm saying? I want to keep hoeing. You know what I'm saying? More. You know what I'm saying? Even if I go to the store, you know what I'm saying? But God never intended for me to be poor, and I sure never gonna be broke. Bleep, 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 that's all, folk. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that was Porky Pig. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I put braids in my hair, show not no wig. You know what I'm saying? You know. Why you put all them big old eyelashes on your face? You look like Big Bird. Because then they say the bird is the word. Yeah, the bird is the word, because them eyelashes on your eyes made you look like Big Bird. You know what I'm saying? Did you come to read me ABCs and 1, 2, 3s? Count Dracula, 1 and a 2 and a 3. You know what I'm saying? Get away from me. Because this is not Sesame Street. You know what I'm saying? I want to hear. I want to see all that. I want to see something peaceful. I want to see something glamorous. You know what I'm saying? I want to see something. I want to see something that keeps me beholding of something pure and good. So Lord, make my eyes. I'm putting a covenant on my eyes because I gotta be careful what I look at. You know what I'm saying? Because the only thing I want to look at is my wife to be. You know what I'm saying? And my eyes is only for you. Uh, yeah, yeah, I don't know. I don't care who there ain't gonna be nobody else that come after you. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? This is gonna make me feel the way you make me feel. That's you, boo. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Times two. You know what I'm saying? Like I told you, I'm still repping Goku. You know what I'm saying? No matter if he in the red or the blue. You know what I'm saying? He's still a god. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Super Saiyan. You know what I'm saying? I'm staying because I'm paying. You know what I'm saying? This is how God is. Hey, I ain't finna ask no woman. You know what I'm saying? I don't get time. I ain't finna ask no woman. What you bring to the table. What you bring to the table because I already set the table. The table is already set. You see what I'm saying? So all you got to do is come to the table and eat. All you got to do is after you come to the table and eat, all you're gonna have to do after that is take a nap and sleep. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So eat, sleep, wake back up, and do it all over again. You know what I'm saying? So then the table is already set. So I don't care if I want you, the table is already going to be set. If I need you, the table is already going to be set. If I have to depend on you, the table is already going to be set. You see? But then you can't expect to go to a club or expect to go to a place outing where you're drinking. You see what I'm saying? You're drinking and people are eating. You can buy appetizers, but if you're having conversations with a significant other, then necessarily that same energy that they giving off, you could be reciprocating that. But some people believe that if you're not buying them drinks or buying them food, necessarily the energy have not been reciprocated. But in all actuality is how we interact with God, just like how a woman may interact with a man to not express to him, not in a nasty way, you know what I'm saying, not in an evil way. Hey, since we are trading we are trading word for word. You still haven't asked me what my favorite color is, but at the same time, the transaction is supposed to be a number out of this. But at the same time, are you going to call me back, or the same time, are you going to text me too much, or the same time, how you are going to contribute to understanding how this union can best both push you and propel you to the next level, to upgrade you. This is to upgrade you. This is to help you. This is to project that all things are possible with God. This is to prove that God is good, and that His will will be carried out. That's the connection we supposed to have with God. That's the line, the lineage. That's the hook, line, and sinker. You know what I'm saying? That's a true thinker. You see? So I'm about to close this out, and but to be reflective. This is if I want you to do something. I want you to put on a live, or put on I'm all in. Hey, I'm all in. All the cards on the table, all the all the chips on the table. I'm all in. I'm all in for God. It's whatever it is, or whatever it's gonna be. It is what it is. It's gonna be what it's supposed to be. I'm all in for God. You see? And whatever the circumstance it is, oh well. You see? So I trust Him. You have to trust Him through and through. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter who's the Rudy Poo. You may think I'm a Rudy Poo, but I trust God through and through. I trust God all the way through. You see what I'm saying? All the way. I trust you all the way. You know what I'm saying? So God give me confidence. He be confident. Let me confident. Yes, I'm 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 confident. Yes, you confident. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Yes, I will. I am smart. I am intelligent. I am a genius. I am the dip and the chips. You know, and if you don't like it, it's your problem. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because only God can solve them. You know what I'm saying? He can solve all the problems. Well, that's why they call it problem. In math, there are problems. So then we in the matrix, we are dealing with a certain particular generated projection that has been assimilated, you know what I'm saying, within your psyche, to necessarily project or bring toward you negative agents. You see? I'm not worried about the agent because I'm an agent for the Lord. I'm not worried about the Judases. You know, I'm not worried about the cross house. I'm not worried about the intakes. But I love the I love takeout. uh, yeah, I know you see me. I be on that workout. Yeah, yeah. So Only the body, it gives a little and only profits a little. But the mind profit for a lifetime. You see? So then building the temple, building the mind is the most important thing that we should be trying to do. The most important thing I'm going to do. If hey, I need to be around people that's going to pop, that's going to change how I think, or get me to grab and hold on to the and hold on to what's right and what's good. To hold on to everlasting life. Hold on to breaking changes. Hold on to breaking curses. Holding on to stirring up the shifting the atmosphere, shifting the reality, shifting the paradigm. I ain't trying to stop your shine, but I have. Why would I be jealous of your light when I have my own shine? You didn't hear me? Did you hear me? Why should I be afraid of your light when I have my own shine? I have my own light, so then I'm not afraid of your shine. You see? Because whatever's going to be yours, going to be yours. But what's mine, going to be mine. You see? And I don't want what's yours. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you could take me to look at it, and it may be on tours. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but I'm gonna stay on course. You know what I'm saying? And and I will be everything. I will be everything. I will be everything. I am everything. I am everything that God. Uh, I am everything. Now I'm Him. I'm whoever God created. I'm Him. I see. I know why people say I'm Him now. Why? Because they saying yeah, everything that you dream to believe that necessarily the Christ or the person they say that he is who he is, the one that sit on the throne, that's him. You know what I'm saying? You could say him when you have done the work. You could say him when you have when you have done the groundwork, because but a lot of times some people would do the groundwork and then somebody would come and try to take it away from you, or try to take your business, your business model or your business plan, and then make it for themselves and say and get all the credit for it, but they didn't know necessarily how it operates, because you have a true genius authentic way of how that's supposed to be done, and they can never destroy you, because necessarily God gave you the blueprint anyway. So then your business is going to be better than somebody else's business that had to steal and rob and take just to have what they had. But God, I want to do everything decently and in order, and everything that is fundamentally sound. By the sound of my voice, everything that is by the law. So let the law lead me and direct me to be righteous, to follow your ordinances. You see, to do things correctly, to have the proper motive, so that I can be in a position to bless people. You can be in a position to help people, because it's bigger than yourself. You think I'm afraid to say what I'm saying today? No, I'm not. I'm boldly speaking as a lion, and saying what I have to say, because God gonna say it anyway, irrespectfully of what David has to say. Giant, Hey, you gonna fall today. Giant, you can't be around here talking about how my God isn't. You can't be around here talking about how my God ain't. You can't be talking about he's some saint. He think he is saint, but he not. You don't know my God. You don't know what he got me out of. You don't know what he saved me out of. Yeah, you didn't see me when I had to fight that lion. You say I'm just a butterfly, but I ain't, don't be a butterfly in the midst of lions. But yeah, I metamorphosized into a lion. And I'm not talking about Leo the lion. I'm talking about Lion of Judah. You know what I'm saying? You know, the Tutor Rooter. You know what I'm saying? Don't be afraid to say what you have to say, but I do it respectfully. But at the same time, don't disrespect my God. No, no, because I go hard for him. I put my life on the line for him because I stand for righteousness. I stand for good, and and I'm willing to put my life on that. I'm not finna put my life on boo 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 and Ray Ray. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna put my life around Tisha, Misha, maybe Lisa. I'm not finna put my trust in none of one of those because it did not bring me into this world. It may take me out, but if God say no, no more, it won't be no more. Because he is deciphering and dismantling every weapon that has formed against you. I dismantle every weapon that is formed against me, and it won't never ever prosper. Because God didn't intend that for me. He said he has given you power to tread on serpents and scorpions and over all the power of the enemy. Nothing shall by enemies hurt you. So I believe the word. I believe everything that's in this Bible. Hey, I believe everything that it said. So then he give me the power to what? To give me the authority to speak the truth. Give me the authority to say what does say the Lord. Give me the righteous authority. If you have the authority, if you have all the authenticity to be wicked, I have all the authenticity to be good. I have all the authenticity to be righteous. I have all the authenticity to be to stand for what is supposed to be 1,000. See. What is it? We speeding. You know what I'm saying? Why are you speeding for? Slow down. Why are you speeding for? But I ain't trying to slow you down so I can speed up. I'm just, what I'm saying? Sometimes our destination, we speeding to something that, that can cause a wreck. We speeding to something that is not worth the time. We speeding and anxious for nothing, trying to gratify a void that's in you to fit the holes inside of you, the poles inside of you, the nose that sit on top of your face. You know what I'm saying? The shoes you have to tie up and lace. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But I'm not trying to carry around no mace, because it's not always about the Benjamins. It's not always about the synonyms. Hey, I got 10 toes and I'm standing on all 10 of them. Man. Yeah. I love my enemies, but I ain't trying to befriend them. You know what I'm saying? Because some of them can be some frenemies. Some of them can be some willy-nitties. You know what I'm saying? Or still eating Wheaties. That's okay because I still eat some Wheaties. I eat some some almond I drink some almond milk. You know what I'm saying? You can put it in a cereal. Or I eat some noodles. And because God's still working miracles. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. You can judge me now because, but I don't care because Lord, thank you for this food anyway. I don't gotta have a big steak dinner. I had that. I don't have to have some filet mignon. I didn't try that. I didn't. And eventually, all that kill you anyway and destroy you anyway. So then I don't want to have, you don't want to have so many vices where you're trying this and try that. Lord, no, I don't need to try none of that. Give me some restraint. I got restraint. You restrain. I have restraint. This I say, you got to restrain. Lord, restrain me. Lord, maintain me. You know what I'm saying? Maintain her, Lord. Maintain him. Because, Lord, I want you to maintain. I want to maintain me. Hey, don't be playing games on me because my God is maintaining me. You see what I'm saying? Hey, bro. Hey, bro. I don't cause no. I don't want no trouble. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not the one trying to put everybody in the bubble. You know what I'm saying? But if you putting everybody in the bubble, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta look at yourself and see, are you putting yourself in a bubble? You know, but sometimes it's okay because you don't need to be around everybody. But then there are some particular situations where you need to open up so you can help somebody. So Lord, you put the circle. See, you want to be ask God. A lot of times we don't know how to ask God to put you. See, we expecting everybody to think like you, everybody to move and understand you. You see what I'm saying? Or overstand you. We have to learn how to pray in a such a way to where, God, you put the proper people in my life because I ain't trying to judge them over there. You see what I'm saying? Because that's their business. Let me keep drinking tea and not worried about somebody else's business that had nothing to do to me. But I gotta necessarily give them the grace in between the time to make the decision for themselves to be who they want to be. But I can't let you conform me into being something that God didn't intend for me to be. Hey, can't you see? So I'm gonna be everything He want me to be. I'm gonna be everything that He inspired me to be, without apologetically. I'm gonna be everything He want me to be, unapologetically. Yeah. I don't. It don't matter no more. It doesn't matter no more. You know. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter no more. And I ain't going to the store poor. I ain't going to the store poor. If I'm going to the store, I got some money. You know what I'm saying? And I got a few dollars for you, honey. You know what I'm saying? I said a few, but he ain't made me your husband yet. You know what I'm saying? So then I must not be the catch. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't trying to fetch. You know what I'm saying? For men, we need to take out of our vocabulary the word let. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be is or it ain't gonna be ain't. You know what I'm saying? Uh, you know what I'm saying? He still ain't never really heard of me because, we sleeping on something that we need to be aware of. And you can't be afraid of saying what needs to be said, not just to people, but also to yourself. What are the things that you're saying to yourself? You see, what you saying to yourself? Okay, I'm gone. I'm gone. What are we? I just wanted to swim in the water. I just wanted to jump out there and say what needs to be said. You see, because it's never about the wrong intention. So then, stop being afraid of necessarily being judged if your intentions were good. If you have good intentions as a person, then why am I afraid to? Why? Because we sometimes the other person misunderstand or don't understand. So then I don't want you to act in emotion, because a lot of times our emotion and how we act, or we can think is manly, but it can be cowardice. No, I'm not finna do nothing cowardice. So I don't expect you to. Why? Because I'm not going to take it that far to do that when it comes to that particular force. I'm not finna use that type of force to do that. You see what I'm saying? Because that's inhumane. That's cowardice. That's not brave like David. You see what I'm saying? That's not brave. That's cowarding out a situation because you living in scarcity. You afraid. Well, I'm gonna get you before you give it nine. I would never. It's always been love. With me, it's always love. You see what I'm saying? From the beginning. You see. So then, if it's love from the beginning, you see. So then, I can't be afraid of Cain because he wanna slay Abel. You see. You know what I'm saying? Don't get mad at Abel because he wanted to be stable. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But see, God gonna always what? Uh 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 plant the table. He gonna always serve the table. You know what I'm saying? It- it- even if he don't get cable. You see what I'm saying? I don't know who got cable no more. Nobody got cable no more. Nobody, I don't need that cable no more. I don't need that table no more. I'm not sitting at that table no more. I got my own table. I have to sit there. Yeah, Lord, give me my own table. I want create me a new heart so I have my own table. Give me my own table so I can have sitting there who I want at my table. That's gonna better benefit me. Gonna better benefit who I'm connected to, connected with. Who I'm better. Why? Because I don't want people in there that's not genuine. I don't want people in there that's not authentic. I don't want people in there that have a misunderstanding of placement, place value, displacement about themselves. If you're not willing to allow me to help you get there, then I have to let go. You have to let go. You have to not stand in the way of sinners. Not sit in the seat of the scoffer, but his delight is in the way of the Lord. My delight is in the way of the Lord. I ain't trying to get in your drawers, Pauls. Any and every dude probably already hit them walls. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't trying to judge you because that ain't none of my business. Because I'm not perfect. But I am worth it. Yeah, you worth it. You are enough. Yes, I am enough. I'm enough. He wouldn't brought me this far if I'm not enough. He wouldn't let me down if I made it this far. So I am enough. You are enough. Chosen ones, you are enough. Respectfully, you are enough. You can do it. You shall do it. And you know how to do it. He has downloaded it in your mind. He has downloaded it in your spirit. He has downloaded it in your soul. For you to not just believe, but to know. Whoa, bro. Whoa, bro! Wow, out here, I ain't gonna lie, out here in California, wow, wow, bro, wow, you know what I'm saying? It's so cool how they say, yeah, yo, bro, yeah, what's up, man? You know what I'm saying? You the one with the plan? I don't know, but my trust is in God. You know what I'm saying? My trust is in Him. But then put my trust in Him don't make me a simp, a sim. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a simp. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no pimp neither. You know what I'm saying? And hey, my name ain't pimp slipback. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no slipback. I ain't no slipback pimp. Yeah, I ain't none of that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm a straight up for him. You know what I'm saying? Stand for him. I'm straight up for it. Stand for him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what you gotta do. Because my intentions is right. My intentions is good. My intentions is for so then I'm not finna live in scarcity. Don't live in scarcity, building that relationship, trying to find a woman, trying to find a wife, or trying to necessarily look for a job or start their business or look for a husband or start write that new book. You know what I'm saying? And after you write that book, you can sit down and get people to sign it. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter what the end is anyway. You know what I'm saying? Because God gonna pay for it. He gonna pay for it. He gonna pay for that book. He gonna give you that check that you waiting for. He gonna open that door that you looking for. Yeah. Yeah. A million. Yeah, I'm worth a million. You know what I'm saying? I'm worth a milli. What the helly? What I'm worth a heck. You see, I'm worth a million. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what you saying. I'm worth a million. I don't care what you saying. Yeah, I'm worth a million. I'm worth a milli. You know what I'm saying? I'm worth a milli. I'm worth a milli. Yeah, Lord, but I won't put no value on that because I don't care about being worth a milli. I'm priceless. You know what I'm saying? Say I'm priceless. Yeah, I take the milli, but you know what I'm saying? At the same time, I'm priceless. I'm not finna do anything for the milli. I ain't finna do anything for the wet willy. You know what I'm saying? You know, and I ain't trying to do anything just to be silly. Yeah, I can make you laugh because I'm also a comedian. I'm also a comedian, even though I look Puerto Rican. Yeah, but I'm seeking God, seeking His face. You know what I'm saying? To find out whatever my place is, I'm gonna stay in my lane. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if you scandalize my name. I'm gonna stay in my lane. You know what I'm saying? Because it's better to have a good name than riches. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't worried about them snitches. You know what I'm saying? Or them BICT itches. You know what I'm saying? You know, but I love them. I love y'all anyway. Peace to y'all anyway. Blessings to you anyway. I hope God bless you. Yeah, so I want the blessings on God to project even more so your light as I encourage you today, as I, you know what I'm saying, enhance your thinking, as I enhance your view, as I pique your interest. Can I pique your interest today? What are we allowing to pique our interest? I want to peek at that. I want to look at that. I want to try that, and I want to. Nah, no, you don't. It's just piquing you right now. But God has you a peak, a place He want to peak you, so you can reach that mountaintop, whatever that mountaintop is for you. You can do all things through Christ that strengthens you. So whatever that needs to strengthen me, I'm gonna allow it to strengthen me. Whatever I need to help me say whatever it is I need to say. The Most High is going to mathematically, you know what I'm saying, design a solution to that problem, because He is the answer. And He's going to cross over every he's going to cross over every play, because he's number three. Can't you see? And it don't matter who's in front of you. I'm going at you. It doesn't matter who tried to who tried to who tried to that's it, who tried to strategize, or who try to set up particular a strategic, that's it, try to strategically set their plan in place. See, when God created the garden, He or He had certain particular seeds that He wanted to place in the ground, and He used the harvesters, who were His angels, to plant them in the ground. But the seed that He gave them was good. So when they rested, because God rests, He created the world in 6 days, and He rested after the 6th day. He rested on the seventh the seventh day. He rested after His work was done. But when He went to sleep and rested, the devil got to work and came and planted deceitful seed, or came to plant something that is not organic, or something that is not natural, or something that does not resonate to operate within the nature that it has been necessarily set in. So when He woke up, He came in and He said, what is this springing up in my garden? I did not plant this. Something else had to come and do it. So the devil, with his intentions, had to come plant. And they said, Lord, what shall we do? Should we pluck it up out the ground? Because this what we had found, that this shouldn't be there. But He said, no, keep it there, because if you pluck it up now, you will destroy the wheat with the tear. So spare them not. No, spare them. Do not spare them not necessarily to leave it. Just leave it there, because if you pull up, you're going to destroy the real wheat. You're going to destroy, trying to take up and tear and uproot that which is have been woven, and that which have been grafted and entangled together. Trying to pull that knot out will make it tighten up even more to just destroy. So then let them grow together, and then I will separate them. Some things need to be separated. Some people need to be separate because you can never get along. You could never understand each other. Sometimes separation is good. Sometimes isolation is good because you need that clarity to build that relationship with God, build that source with Him. You see, building. That's what I'm building. Just like I'm building my arms, just like I'm building my back and my legs and my feet. I'm just like I'm building my mind. I'm building talking to Him more. I'm building communicating with Him more. So I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I said what I had to say. I said what I want to say because I was supposed to say it. You see? And it don't matter how what somebody else think about what I said. You see? Because everything I said was genuine. There was some funny parts and there was some serious parts. But the most important part is that it was about God, and it's about what was right and about what was good. You see? And we can just leave it at that. So if you support my channel, and if you support, you need to hear what I'm saying. If you need to be edified and necessarily know that this message is speaking to you. Mm-hmm. That this message resonate with you. I'm talking to you. You see? I'm not trying to talk to anybody else that this message don't relate to. If I have to sound the way I sound just to get somebody attention, I will do it. You see? But that's not the anointing. You see? The anointing of God is something that is deeper than just a sound. Mm-hmm. It's a feeling. So this is something you have to feel. You feel the heartbeat of God. Dum, dum, bump. Whatever that is, whatever that thump is. And I ain't talking about a bump in the night. I ain't talking about a bump in the night. Mm-hmm. But I know everything gonna be all right. Everything gonna be all right. You see? Everything gonna be all right. You see? Everything gonna be all right. Everything gonna be all right. You see? Everything gonna be all right. Everything gonna be okay. It's gonna be all right. It's gonna be okay. You know what I'm saying? Even if you gotta pray. Even if you gotta pray. Peace.